Once upon a time, in a forest, there lived a greedy lion. All the other animals were scared of him. The lion hunted every day and killed animals in large numbers even when he was not hungry. They knew that soon none of them would be left alive. The animals met and decided that they would offer one animal to the lion every day. They went to the lion and said, "Your Majesty, please hear us out. We have a humble request. The rate at which you are killing us, soon none of us will be left in the forest." Animals asked him to stay in his den. Every day they will send him one animal as food. This way you won't have to hunt for your food, and we too can survive. The lion agreed, and from that day onward, one animal chose to be sent to the lion to become his meal. One day it was the turn of a young rabbit. This rabbit was very clever. He did not want to be eaten by the lion. He also wanted to get rid of the lion forever so he could save the animals of the forest. The rabbit thought hard and came up with a plan to kill the lion. On the day he was supposed to go to the lion to become the lion's meal, he got up very late. He started walking slowly towards the lion's den. He even slept on the way, reaching the lion's den by sunset. In the meantime, the lion had grown angry and impatient. When he saw the tiny rabbit coming towards him, he roared, "I have waited an entire day, and the animals send me this puny little rabbit. You are too small for a meal. I shall teach the animals a lesson. I will kill them all." The rabbit remained calm and said, "Oh, mighty lion, may I say something? The animals had sent a group of 6 rabbits for your meal, but on the way, another lion stopped us. He said that he was the new king of the forest. We told him that we already have a brave lion as our king. He kept the 5 rabbits with me and asked me to inform you that you must leave the forest at once or he will kill you." The lion, upon hearing this, became very furious. He asked the rabbit to take him to the new lion's den so that he could kill the other lion and settle the matter. The rabbit agreed and led the lion to a deep well. "He lives in that fortress, my lord," said the rabbit to the lion. The lion went to the well and looked inside. He saw his own reflection in the water and thought it was the other lion. He roared in anger. He heard the echo of his voice and thought it was the other lion. He jumped inside the well to kill the enemy lion. But his head crashed against the rocks. He fell into the water and was drowned. The little rabbit rushed back to tell the other animals how he had saved the forest. Moral of the story: wisdom over strength. Rabbit's intelligence and clever mind helped him save himself and all other animals, while the lion's foolishness and ego lead to his downfall. Once upon a time, there was a hare who was very proud of himself and thought no one could ever match his running speed. He always made fun of the tortoise for his slow speed. He was so proud of himself that he once challenged the tortoise in front of everyone to participate in a running race with him. The tortoise kept quiet and did not pay much attention to the hare. But the hare did not stop and kept on making fun of the tortoise and how he is the slowest animal in this world. The tortoise got angry and thought of accepting the challenge. Finally, the day of the race had arrived. All of the forest animals showed up to watch the hare and tortoise battle it out. When they were about to start the race, the hare teased and made fun of the tortoise for accepting the challenge. He also stated that the tortoise will be mocked by other animals for taking the challenge, and it is obvious that the tortoise will lose the race. The tortoise remained quiet, ignorant to the hare's statements. As soon as the countdown began, the hare started to run immediately while the tortoise began to walk at its normal speed. The hare ran as fast as he could without any stop. He soon was able to cover a long distance and was just a few yards away from the finishing line. He stopped for a while and looked behind to have a check on the tortoise. He laughed and boasted about his speed since he was unable to see the tortoise. However, the tortoise did not give up and continued walking. The tortoise had to cover a long distance to reach the finish line. The hare became too overconfident and thought that the tortoise could never match his speed. He then decided to take a break and rest for some time. He thought of taking a quick nap as there was enough time left for the tortoise to reach his pace. According to the hare, taking a short nap will give him some energy to run quickly and reach the finish line. The hare soon fell asleep and dreamt about winning the competition. When he woke up, he was shocked to see that it was too late and the sun was already setting. He jumped and rushed to check for the tortoise. But alas, the tortoise was about to reach the finish line and was way ahead of the hare. The hare was shocked and ran towards the finish line as fast as he could. But he soon realized that it was too late, as the tortoise had already crossed the finish line and won the race. On reaching the finish line, the hare was laughed at by all other animals for losing the race with the tortoise. All made fun of him and praised the humbleness of the tortoise. The hare regretted and realized that he should never boast about his speed. Moral of the story: slow and steady wins the race. A long time ago, there was a monkey who lived in an apple tree by the side of a river. He lived alone, but was very happy. One day, a crocodile came out of the river. He swam up to the tree and told the monkey that he had traveled a long distance and was in search of food as he was very hungry. The kind monkey offered him a few apples. The crocodile thanked him and asked him if he could visit the monkey again. "You are always welcome," said the monkey. After that, the crocodile started visiting the monkey every day. They would share apples and talk about everything they knew. The crocodile told the monkey that he had a wife and that they lived on the other side of the river. So the generous monkey plucked many apples and gave them to the crocodile for his wife. The crocodile's wife loved the apples, but she grew jealous of her husband spending so much time away from her in the company of his new friend. She pretended as if she did not believe that her husband, a crocodile, could be friends with a monkey. The crocodile convinced her of his friendship with the monkey. The crocodile's wife thought to herself, "If the monkey eats only these sweet apples, his flesh must be sweet too. He would be a delicious dinner." So she asked her husband to invite his friend home so that she could meet him. But the crocodile was not happy about inviting his friend home, so the wife thought of a plan. She pretended to be very ill and told the crocodile that the doctor had said that she could get well only if she ate a monkey's heart. If her husband wanted to save her life, he must bring her his friend's heart. The crocodile was stupid enough to believe his wife, but the thought of killing his friend made him very unhappy. He did not want to harm his friend. At the same time, he did not want his wife to die. So the crocodile went to the apple tree and invited the monkey home to meet his wife. The monkey was very happy and readily agreed. The crocodile told the monkey that he could ride across the river to the other bank on his back. On reaching the middle of the river, the crocodile began to sink. The frightened monkey asked him why he was doing so. "I want to kill you," said the crocodile. "My wife is ill and she can recover only if she eats a monkey's heart." The monkey was shocked and started thinking fast. He told the crocodile that he would gladly give up his heart to save the life of the crocodile's wife, but he had left his heart behind in his tree. Monkey requested the crocodile to turn back quickly so he could fetch his heart. The stupid crocodile became happy when he heard that the monkey was kind enough to offer his heart without any resistance. He couldn't believe that the monkey was willing to offer his heart without any resistance. The thought of not killing his friend while proving his love towards his wife made him happy. The crocodile turned back and swam as fast as he could to the tree. When they reached, the monkey climbed up the tree to safety. Monkey looked down at the crocodile and said, "Now you can go back to your wicked wife and tell her that her husband is the biggest fool in this world. Your foolishness has no parallel. You were ready to take my life because of an unjust demand from your wife. Then you were stupid enough to believe me and brought me back to the tree." Moral of the story: a wise enemy is better than a foolish friend. Monkey's quick thinking and cleverness got him out of the dangerous situation, but due to his foolishness, the crocodile lost a good friend. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, a lion lay sleeping beneath a large tree. A little mouse, who also lived in the forest, was playing nearby and accidentally ran across the lion's nose. The lion woke up suddenly and caught the mouse in his powerful paws. The mouse, terrified, begged, "Please forgive me, mighty lion. I didn't mean to disturb you. I promise I will never do it again. Who knows, maybe I can help you someday." The lion, feeling kind-hearted, decided to release the mouse. He was amused by the thought that such a tiny creature could ever help the king of the jungle. After all, he was far too mighty for such a small animal to assist him. Days later, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. Struggling, he roared loudly for help. The mouse, hearing the roar, rushed over to see what had happened. When she saw the lion trapped, she quickly began gnawing through the ropes of the net. Soon enough, the lion was free. The lion was grateful to the mouse and thanked her. The mouse, happy to have kept her promise, smiled and said, "You saved my life once, and now I've returned the favor. We are now friends for life." From that day on, the lion and the mouse became the best of friends, living happily together in the forest. Moral of the story: kindness is never wasted. Even the smallest acts of kindness can have a great impact, as shown by the mouse helping the lion in his time of need.
Good night, kids. Like and share the story to your friends. Please press the bell icon to subscribe for latest updates.